So what's going on?
So, okay, let's talk to Daniel Cudmore. Let's Colossus and X-Men.
Yep.
Talk about that a little bit.
It was, which one, the latest one, or just in entirety?
Let's start chronologically, shall we?
Well, I was a young man. I started when I was 22. I worked on X2 and got landed the audition with a long auditioning process. I think it was like a month. And then jumped on set and had no idea what I was doing.
What did they have you do?
Just any regular cattle call. You just have pretty much, you got one in New York.
What's a cattle call for those who aren't familiar?
Oh, okay, sorry, I'm doing like film terminology here. Cattle call is just large casting calls for anyone that looks somewhat similar to the character. So if you are taller than 6'2", you have skin and eyes, you're good to go. So that's what I did.
Fingers or no?
Yeah, it depends. It's not, it's not the total thing. But yeah, you just go out and I went out for that, just not thinking anything of it. And then the next day, they're like, yeah, I want to come back next week. And then it gets whittled down, and then you want to come back again, and you're like, absolutely. And then finally, you have an audition where they're like, well, we want to see if you're in shape. So can you just walk around with no shirt on? And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then eventually you have a meeting with the director, audition with the director and the producers, and then they kind of weigh on their thing, and then finally, like a month later, they're like, you got the job. Yeah, it's a long process, and then your agent calls you when you're driving to work as a bartender over a bridge, and you almost crash because you're freaking out. And then you go on set, and you're looking around, and you're hugging Halle Berry, and you're sweating profusely because that's Halle Berry, and you have no idea what you're doing, and it's a $100 million film, and you're just this rookie who's just kind of blown away by everything. And so yeah, that's where it started, and it's been evolving. And then X3, I worked with Mr. Brett Ratner, and that was I think 3 years later for me, and then this has kind of come full circle and back into the saddle working with Bryan Singer and this is better. And the whole crew, and yeah, X-Men: Days of Future Past is killing it in the box office, and it's, in my opinion, I mean, I'm in it, so it sounds kind of cheesy plug, but the best X-Men film so far.